You guys want to know how to wash your car in direct sun. Well, I am at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course at a Moto America event right now. You can see the parking lot in the background here. I'm in the parking lot, and my car is dirty as heck. And well, there's some motorcycle racing going on in the background. I apologize for the noise, but I wanted to take a couple minutes to show you just how I can wash my car direct sun in the middle of really anywhere you want, okay? And using a rinseless wash. I'm gonna go panel by panel and show you just how I'm doing this. Now, why am I here? Well, I love motorcycle racing, number one, and number two, I love photography, and I haven't been to an event in a long time, and as you can see here, you know, these are at least good enough for social media. Leave me a comment below if you want to know more, or not want to know more. If you think these shots are acceptable, at least for social media, let me know, or let me know, hey, maybe they all suck and you could do better than that. But photography is a passion of mine. So anyway, you know, let's get started. Oh, and by the way, you guys might think, hey, this car looks clean, this car looks shiny. Well, it's not, okay? I haven't washed this thing in like a month. And as you can see, like, there's dew in the morning, the back trunk lid. There's like mud forming from the dew in the morning on the back trunk, on the bumper, everything. I've driven through rain. You can see there's like on the bottom of the car, there is road film. All right. Where the handles are, I have like stains coming down from the handles. And even on the windshield, from cleaning the windshield off, there's just like dirt and grime on the windshield. All right, so there you guys have it. A dirty car. I don't want it to look like this anymore. And well, I really didn't want to watch the race that's going on right now. The Superbike race is coming up in about an hour, so I'm going to get this done before that so that I can watch the Superbike race. Find a good seat for that. But anyway, guys, let me show you what we got going on. Let me show you what I'm going to use today, and then I will show you my panel by panel method. It's mid to high 80s here again. We're going to go panel by panel. I'm going to show you just how I do this, how you can wash your car literally out in the sun anywhere you want. I mean, I'm in the parking lot of an event. So anyway, guys, let's get going. What we're going to be using today, I got 4 gallons of water in a bucket, and don't ask, I always carry buckets of water around in my car for just such an emergency, I guess. Anyway, I've been testing out this XPEL from XPEL Rinse Free Wash, okay? And shout out to XPEL for actually calling it Rinse Free Wash, not Rinse Less or Rinse Less Wash or anything. It's just rinse free. That means you don't rinse afterwards, okay? It's a rinse free wash. Accurately describes this process, okay? Amazon.com. In fact, I'm going to leave links for this stuff below. It's not like I have discount codes for Amazon or anything, but, you know, links for this below. All right. They also came out, I've never used this. They came out with a detail spray, so I'm going to use this as a drying aid today. First time I'm ever testing this, so I'm going to do that. And on the lower portions, okay, I got Preludio from Labo Cosmetica mixed 10-to-1. I'm going to use this on that road film that I just showed you on the bottom of the car. All right, and then for drying, I just got some of the Dreadnought Juniors. They're 16x16 microfiber towels for drying. So that's what we're going to use. And I got my Rip Clean Clear bucket here with the mid slide. So anyway, now the directions on this this XPEL, the Rinse Free Wash, 1 ounce per gallon. Now, you might think, yeah, that's a lot, because most other products are 1 ounce for 2 gallons. All right, that's very true. So you're only going to get, I mean, I'm going to use 4 ounces in this wash. So in the 16-ounce bottle, that's only 4 washes for like, what, 16, 17 bucks, whatever I paid for this. That becomes pretty expensive. However, I saw that Amazon actually had the gallons on sale. All right, there you go. And it was 33 bucks for the whole gallon. So even if I use 4 ounces for every wash per gallon, you know, or that means I'm literally back to like $1 a wash. So you know, if this is something, you know, you buy the little 16, you test it out. If you like it, you put that in your list, in your wish list, and you know, they notify if it goes on sale. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. 4 gallons, so I'm just gonna put 4 ounces in here. And it's like a green, like milky liquid. All right. So 4 ounces. All right, we're gonna mix that around. And I'm going to fill my IK sprayer because we definitely need a sprayer. When using rinseless wash, you can use an electric sprayer, whatever you want. All right. So we will just do this. All right, so let me move the camera here. We'll get set up and we'll get started. And in fact, I'm gonna put, now just FYI, so I fill this and then I add about 2 gallons into my bucket here. So I'm really holding back about 1.5 gallons in my bucket here, because if I need to refill this for any reason, or if I need to add more into this bucket, I still have stuff, or if I need to use microfiber towel. In fact, I'm gonna show you on the rims, if we need to clean the rims, we have like a Dirty Jobs microfiber towel to use on the rims, or we could just use, like, this sponge is really stained, so I could use that on the wheels too. So anyway, let's get going. All right, guys, so I have everything set up. I got my sprayer all pumped up. I got my liquid in here. I got my detail spray. In fact, a lot of you guys might actually just take this and there we go. And you might just like put it in your pocket like this or something like that. But anyway, just like a normal wash, we want to work our way from the top down. Now, what I do with rinseless, a lot of times you want to just go around the car because it's quicker. So going panel by panel or doing in direct sun is a little bit slower for me because I'm going to do the entire roof first. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to spray. Okay, I'm going to spray on the roof and the sides of the thing right here. All right. And now I'm going to do, all right, I'm going to take my sponge, my rinseless sponge, and I'm just going to go across the half and the top right here. All right, flip over. I'm going to hit this side. Okay, and now immediately I'm going to actually take the minute or take some time and go around this side now. All right, spray and hit this. Flip the sponge. Okay, and now the roof is done. Okay, so I can take my detail spray, my drying aid, couple sprays. I can take my towel now. I can dry. Now the roof is completely washed, completely done. I don't have to worry about this now. And this dries quick in the sun, okay? So in the sun you want to go panel by panel, but now the roof is completely done. And now we can actually work around the car panel by panel. All right. So from now, I'm going to work in sections about this. This is full sun right here. So I'm just gonna start on the window here, go around, mirror. All right, and actually what I should have done is hit this with the Preludio first. All right, 10-to-1 Preludio on that road grime. In fact, on the back, I'm gonna do a pre-treat right here on the Preludio side. It's gonna dry. You can see it's almost steaming off really quick. So we gotta, and we work faster in the sun. All right. There we go, and now door by door, just like this. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, if you are new to Moto America, stop.
Underneath, there we go. Door handle, because that was where that big smear was. And I'm going to use the dark side or the black side of the sponge on the bottom. Now The other thing that's nice with the Preludio is that the Preludio actually adds even more slickness to the surface. All right, there we go. And this, you know what, this detail spray, I'm really liking this. This is adding some nice slickness to this paint. This is really freaking nice. And in fact, since I'm here, I'm gonna do the front fender. I didn't do that yet. So we're just gonna hit that, so I don't have to move the camera. All right, there we go. All right, and now we can dry that. All right, now we move to the back door here. The Preludio is completely dry back here, so I'm gonna hit it again. And I have noticed that letting this dry, I don't have any issues with letting that dry. Now the other nice thing with rinseless wash, if I happen to get some of it on this door as I'm washing, it's not a big deal. Because it's just rinseless wash, you just towel it off. All right, there we go. Going around. Gonna flip to the black side, hit the bottom of the door. All right, there we go. A couple spritzes of the detail spray. Dry it off.
Here we are to help them get back on track.
Now the one nice thing, or the one, actually it's a negative actually. Normally rinseless wash, you could get away using, like if I was gonna do the whole car, I'd only need one towel to do this whole car. Okay, however, because you're literally doing it immediately, you're drying immediately right after you wash. All right, it's gonna soak up a lot more water in the towel. So I'm gonna need two towels. I'm gonna use one towel on half the car, switch, and use another towel on the other half. So just want to let you guys know that. Okay guys, so I got up to here basically, so I'm gonna make sure I hit this. Okay, I've sprayed Preludio on here like twice now, so I go around to here. And again, I'm basically moving in maybe double shoulder width sections. All right, and I'm gonna spray a little bit on the glass right there. And then right away, come in with the wash. I'm gonna do the glass a little bit right there. Okay, and this stuff actually with this DIY detail sponge, this stuff is fairly slick, mixed, 1 ounce per gallon. It's got some good slickness to it. And again, this Preludio it does add a bit of slickness. I could feel it. A little bit slicker down here where that was. And then again, quick spritz of detail spray. Dry it off. All right. There you go. We're getting there. We'll hit the whole window and trunk lid in one shot. There's one. All right. Real easy, guys. Super simple. Couple detail sprays right there. And the thing again, I had rinseless wash on here after I had already dried it. No big deal, because rinseless wash, you don't need to rinse it off. You just dry it again. So it was no big deal that it actually sprayed on there. And there we go. Now my back window is nice and clean, clean deck lid. All right, now I'm gonna do probably the worst part of the car, the muddy part, right back here. Spray that. Get that mud really good. And again, if I get some overspray on the deck lid, no big deal. I could just wipe that right off. All right. And I got some people across the lot in front of me over here looking at me like I'm crazy. They're wondering what the f I'm doing. They're wondering what the hell I'm doing. There we go. All right. A couple spritzes of detail spray. My towels always get caught on that A. All right, there we go. Okay, whole back of the car is done. Let's move around. So on this side now we have to hit with the Preludio over here. So we're gonna hit that. Now this side's in the shade, thank goodness, so this is not gonna dry as quickly. All right, so we'll just hit that really quick on every side. It is high 80s, mid to high 80s, so this is probably gonna dry. All right, but now we can do from here. And again, if I get a little bit on the window, on the glass there, it's not a big deal. Because I'll just be cleaning it off. There we go. All right. Now, if you're looking really close on this, okay, this has a ceramic coating, this doesn't, so there's a difference in water behavior. But the Preludio, even on the non-ceramic coated part, the Preludio there makes it super slick. All right, a couple spritzes of detail spray. We're gonna wipe any off on the glass, on the deck lid. There we go. All right. Now this towel is getting a little bit wet. I'm gonna switch it up. Spray it down. Now you're always gonna have parts of the car that are in the shade, so if you can, do a little bit more. Because this is gonna go, I mean, you can see each panel, I'm able to wash it pretty darn quick. So this time, because I have a little bit of shade, I'm gonna do both doors. There you go, just like this. All right, I'm gonna get to like here with the red side. Mirror. Door handles. All right, and now I'm gonna switch to the black side and hit the rest of the door. Here we go, same thing on this side. Oh, there's like some tar on there. I'm gonna have to clean that off later. All right, detail spray. Dry towel. And yeah, I did have somebody come over and start, you know, talking to me, asking me questions about this, so had to stop the camera. All right, there we go, guys. Clean the mirror. gonna hang this from the mirror right there. All right, guys, now this is arguably for me the hardest part of the car. All right, because it's such a big area. This is almost gonna be like I did the roof as well, okay? So I'm gonna take my wiper blades, pop these up in the air, okay? And now this is where you kind of got to work fast because it's such a big area. But I'm going to hit the windshield. Now the windshield's been baking. It is hot in this car. So I'm going to do a spray here, and I might have to spray a little bit more. All right. Let me hit the other side.
I got the call Thursday afternoon on the way to the track that I was
And put it on heavier if you need to. All right. And right away, there we go. Now the real nice thing about rinseless wash is if this actually dries, we can reactivate it with a little bit more if we needed to. All right, so I'm gonna grab my towel, my drying towel. I'm gonna go to the other side now. All right, red side on the hood.
One person, you kind of keep an eye on what they're doing, but that said, PJ's, race savvy. He knows what's going on.
All right, black side on the windshield.
Trying to get himself a win.
All right, well, as Brandon Posh does what he needs to do before the race, all eyes on the #1 place who leads this championship.
All right, here we go. And now right away we can actually dry this. I got a little bit on the roof. I can dry that off real easy because it's rinseless or rinse free. I don't need to rinse afterwards, so it doesn't matter if I get it anywhere else. A couple spritz of this on the hood.
By Motivation, the most trusted online resource for premium motorcycle parts and accessories delivered right to your door. Find your motivation at motivationusa.com. And by Honcho, a leading manufacturer of...
And you can see rinseless streaks. This is starting to dry up now, but because my towel is a little bit damp already, this is wiping right up. So in fact, if I was using my rating system on this, this is getting a 5. This is just wiping right off without any problem. Hit the middle there, the arm. Now the only thing I got to do is this part right here and the front grille. And oh, I threw my sponge on the bucket. There we go. Okay guys, and now some would argue maybe is the dirtiest part of the car. All right, we have bugs, some kind of like weird mud or something. All right, all this little detail in here. Now a lot of times I'm gonna have a brush with me or something that I can get in here with a brush. I don't today. I literally just grab my 2 buckets, my wash bucket. We're gonna soak this pretty good in the Preludio. Again, 10-to-1. So literally 3 ounces made a whole bottle. And I started out with like this much. I've used maybe 8 ounces total out of this whole thing during this wash. So it's not like I'm using a ton of product. So I've used like an ounce of Preludio. And I have literally this much left in here. So I have just enough to hit the front of this car still before I have a refill. So we'll hit that. Soak that down really good. All right. And now we'll come in here really good, really quick. We'll get whatever off we can. That Preludio breaks down some of the bugs on here. There was a big bug smear. Actually, that's all gone now. It was so nasty and black, I wasn't sure if the paint was missing because of a rock or bug, or if it was a bug, but apparently it was a bug. I had a couple here. Those are gone now. And we'll get the grill as best we can. These little, the fingers here on the sponge. All right, there you go. The fingers there. You can kind of mash them in. All right, and get in here, get any dirt that's in there. Doesn't need to be, for me, it doesn't need to be perfect because I'm probably gonna get it dirty on the way home. It'll be full of bugs again. And yeah, even over here, there was like some dried up stuff, and that's gone now too. The Preludio just took all that away. There we go. And I got 140,000 miles on this car, 145 actually now. I would wholeheartedly suggest if you buy a new car or if your bumper is still in good condition, have somebody PPF this thing because this honestly is, this feels like it's been sandblasted. When I run the sponge over it, it feels like it's been sandblasted from all the highway driving I've done over the years. So, and when I asked about a repaint at the body shop the other day, the guy wasn't sure. He said, "Oh, maybe cost $1,000 Well, I'm not gonna pay $1,000 to get my grill or to get my bumper repainted, and then probably another $500 or $600 just to get PPF put on it. I'll deal with the sandblast on here." So, all right, guys, there we go. Okay, guys, so I almost forgot about the wheels. So what I did, I had to go back in. Remember at the beginning, I actually saved some in the bucket there, and I'm glad I did because I refilled this. I dunked this back in. I got about a half a bottle now. That should be good enough for all four. But with this, I'm just gonna spray these down. Okay. Boom, boom, no problem. I'm gonna take my dirty jobs towel. You could use your sponge if you want. Not a big deal. I'm just gonna come in here, use my dirty jobs towel. I could use my finger to get it between the spokes. No big deal. There we go. All right. Really quick. And I took a lunch break and I had the engine running with the air on, and boy, I could feel that heat still coming out from the engine over here. And even if you wanted, you know what, if you wanted to, I just sprayed some on the tire. It's drying. We could spray a little bit more. You could just do a quick wipe down on the tire if you've cleaned it recently, if it's not that bad, okay? Just do a quick wipe down. All right. In this case, I got grass all over this towel, so maybe I would use like a brush instead of a towel because it's going to be easier to rinse. But there we go. And now all I got to do, I'm just going to take my towel here, just give it a quick dry. All right. This is another nice thing about the small towels. Yeah, they're not dragging on the ground. Actually, that's going to dry instantly. But anyway, that's how you can do your wheels, though. So now we're done. Well, actually, I'm going to hit the other three, and then we'll be done. Rinseless wash, rinse-free wash, actually, because this is rinse-free. Anywhere, midday sun. In fact, it is, well, 2:15 right now. 85, 90 degrees, something like that. I'm sweating my butt off. But that's how you do panel by panel. I start at the top and then I work my way around. I usually always do either the hood or the trunk last, depending on where I start, which way the sun is coming from, something like that. But yeah, that's easily how you do it. You could do it pretty much anywhere. People are going to give you weird looks. They're going to stop up and ask you stuff, but that's how you do it. And this XPEL stuff is, I would say this has average to above average slickness with the sponge. That DIY detail sponge with this works really well. I'll have this linked to Amazon. But this detail spray, this was actually shocking. This was delivered to me at like 5 a.m. this morning. I got next day delivery. I literally was at a picnic table somewhere around the track yesterday, and I got notification that this was like on sale, along with that gallon that I showed you earlier. And so I ordered it up, and it was at my house at like 5 a.m. this morning. So I grabbed it, threw it in the car, and I'm really glad I did, because this adds some really nice slickness on a dry off. I don't know how it's going to work as a quick detailer, but as a dry off, as a drying aid, this added some nice slickness to that. And well, now I got a nice clean car, only to get probably dirty again as soon as I pull onto the gravel to leave. But anyway, guys, again, I'll have this linked on Amazon if you want. But that's how you do a rinseless wash, or wash your car in direct sunlight, midday sun, virtually anywhere, even in parking lots at the racetrack. So that's the end of this video, and well, I'm gonna go watch some superbike racing now. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.